She was late. Again. One chance. One interview. One dream. But when an old man collapsed in the street, she made a choice no one else did. What she didn't know was that he already held her future in his hands. Arielle Brooks, 23, with pressed pants and a stitched-up blazer, stood at the corner of 5th and Lawton, trying not to sweat through her shirt. Her dream? Simple. Break into corporate marketing. Her reality? Not so simple. A beat-up phone barely holding a charge, 2 part-time jobs, a mom recovering from surgery back home, and a blazer she stitched herself because department stores were out of reach. Still, today was her day. She had scored an interview with Darwin & Company, a luxury brand with a reputation as brutal as it was elite. Out of over 400 applicants, she made the short list. The interview was at 9:00 a.m. It was 8:43 a.m. And then, her train stalled 2 stops early. She ran. Her heels clicked. Like panic on concrete, dodging slow walkers. Side-eyeing every red light. Praying no one noticed the sweat forming under her arms. Just get to the 31st floor. Smile. Speak clearly. You've got this. She rehearsed her answers in her head between breaths, until a loud thud across the street. An old man crumpled to the ground. His shopping bag spilled, fruits rolling into the road. His cane lay beside him, twitching. People stared. Some stepped around him. A few murmured, "He'll be fine." Arielle froze. Then checked her phone. 8:52 a.m. 8 minutes. Her legs tensed to keep running, but her heart wouldn't let her. "Sir? Are you okay?" He looked up, trembling. His voice barely above a whisper. "Think I hit my head." Arielle pulled off her blazer, folded it gently, and tucked it under his head. She wiped blood from his eyebrow with a tissue. She called 911, gave them the address, and stayed, talking softly, rubbing his back, helping him sip water from her own bottle that he whispered. "You're gonna miss something important, aren't you?" Arielle blinked. "Some things are worth missing." The ambulance arrived at 9:05 a.m. They loaded him in. She watched the doors shut. Only then did she finally let herself cry. Still, she went to the building. She walked into the Darwin & Company tower. At 9:26 a.m., hair messy, blazer gone, shoes damp, eyes red. The receptionist didn't even look up. Interviews were at 9 o'clock sharp. No rescheduling. Arielle nodded. "I understand. I just wanted to try." She turned, and behind her, a low voice said, "Let her in." Everyone turned. The man in the tailored gray suit with a fresh white bandage across his forehead, it was him. The same man from the sidewalk. The one she held as the world passed by. The receptionist gasped. "Mr. Darwin." "You. That's enough," he said as he walked toward Arielle. "You didn't know who I was. You still stopped." "What?" She swallowed hard. "Because I was raised right. Because someone needed help. That is the exact kind of person I want leading my brand." He didn't ask about her GPA. He didn't care about her resume layout. He had already seen her character. "Starting Monday, you'll report to the senior campaign team. We'll cover onboarding and a wardrobe stipend. And by the way, your instincts? They're rare." Arielle's eyes welled up. He smiled gently. "Consider this your first campaign. Authenticity over polish." 2 weeks later, Arielle stepped into the elevator at Darwin & Company, this time, in a proper blazer, hair brushed, confidence glowing. She looked at her reflection in the elevator mirror and smiled. Not because of a title, not because of a desk, but because when it mattered most, she chose humanity over hustle, and that made all the difference. She thought she lost everything by stopping to help, but in reality, she had already won. Because sometimes life's biggest doors don't open with credentials. They open when you show who you really are, when no one's watching. If this story touched your heart, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone chasing a dream. Because you never know who's watching or what your next decision might change forever.